Area forecast discussion. Jacksonville today. The Jacksonville area is experiencing a deep southwesterly flow that is introducing drier mid-level air, significantly reducing moisture availability. This dry air, combined with atmospheric subsidence, is limiting the development of sea breeze-induced showers. However, isolated showers may still form along the sea breeze in the late afternoon, primarily shifting eastward off the coast by sunset. The primary convective activity is anticipated across southeastern Georgia this evening, as a shortwave impulse moves along a persistent boundary near the Altamaha River Basin. This could lead to a complex of thunderstorms moving west to east into southeastern Georgia after sunset. The residual instability from the day may support surface-based and elevated convection, with the potential for strong wind gusts between 40 to 60 miles per hour and localized flooding, especially in urban coastal areas. Area forecast discussion, Melbourne. In the Melbourne region, a broad surface ridge extending from the Atlantic is maintaining a south to southwest flow, leading to a summer-like pattern of diurnal showers and storms. Convection is expected to initiate along the east coast sea breeze and near Lake Okeechobee, with coverage peaking late in the afternoon across the interior, as storms from the west coast sea breeze move inland and interact with the east coast breeze. The light southwest steering flow will allow this activity to gradually push back towards the coast into the evening, diminishing a few hours after sunset. Dry air above 700 millibars is keeping downdraft convective available potential energy values above 1,000 joules per kilogram. Strong updrafts interacting with this dry air could result in localized downburst gusts between 40 to 55 miles per hour. Slow storm motion may also lead to localized flooding, with isolated rainfall totals up to 3 inches. Brief funnel clouds are possible where boundaries collide. Area forecast discussion, Tampa. The Tampa area is under the influence of a stationary frontal boundary near Bermuda, stretching westward through the western Atlantic and the southeastern United States. However, most effects of this front will remain north of the area, as surface high pressure east of the Bahamas ridges westward across South Florida and into the Gulf. This pattern favors light winds overnight, increasing to south-southwest late in the morning, and then west-southwest during the afternoon and evening. Showers and storms are expected to develop slightly inland away from the west coast, moving farther inland during the afternoon and evening, with the highest coverage over the interior and east coast of Florida. This pattern is expected to remain relatively unchanged through the week. Daytime heat will be a primary concern, with widespread heat indices exceeding 100 degrees each day. Area forecast discussion, Miami. In the Miami area, a broad ridging pattern is maintaining weak flow in the low and mid-levels of the atmosphere. As a result, sea breezes will once again be the primary influence on local weather today and Wednesday. Coastal convergent showers are possible in the early morning for coastal and metro locations, with the focus for convective showers and embedded thunderstorms shifting towards inland and interior areas later in the day. Forecast soundings indicate adequate instability, with convective available potential energy values between 2,500 to 3,000 joules per kilogram, and downdraft convective available potential energy around 1,200 to 1,400 joules per kilogram. This setup suggests potential for downbursts from a few thunderstorms, with borderline severe winds possible. Subsevere hail cannot be ruled out due to modestly cool temperatures aloft, leading to steeper lapse rates, although the broad ridge and melting during descent will mitigate this threat. Summary of the peninsula's weather. Across the Florida Peninsula today, a common pattern of hot and humid conditions prevails, with daily afternoon and evening showers and thunderstorms driven primarily by sea breeze interactions. The presence of dry air aloft in some regions enhances the potential for strong downdrafts and localized flooding due to slow-moving storms. Heat indices are expected to exceed 100 degrees in many areas, posing a moderate heat risk. A cold front approaching late in the week may bring increased rainfall and a slight reprieve from the heat.